Hello, good people of YouTube. Mountbatten here. Today, bringing you guys my first impression review of the new Tier VIII Premium French battleship, Champagne. Now, this is a very interesting ship, being is that it has the same concept as Slava, meaning that the further away you are from the target, the more accurate the guns. And it's going to be interesting to see how everyone reacts to this ship, considering it's probably going to have a lot of the same issues that Slava has, but since it's not Russian, um, I wonder if shut up! I don't want to take a survey right now. I'll take it later. If it's going to cause as much of a stink as the Slava will. Now, obviously, there are several differences between this ship and the Slava. Mainly that this ship does only have 6 guns, where the Slava does have 9, and this is at Tier 8. But let's go ahead and dive right on into this and look at her stats and such. No modules have been equipped, no captain skills have been applied. So let's go ahead and look at the armor first off. So, yep, 25mm bow, just like the Slava. So everything can pin the bow on the Champagne. 32mm side, 32mm upper plating, and let's see what hers. Okay, so he has a turtleback. That's interesting. So 240mm upper, 240 lower. Same thing there. Okay, that's it. Very interesting indeed. But again, it's got that trolley French armor, so that'll be interesting to try and fight against. How are her turrets armored? Because she does only have 2 turrets, so 430 face, 300 side, 195 top plate, 175 rear top plate. So pretty well armored turrets, but again, you do only have 6 guns and 2 turrets, so it's very French. So let's see. Her 28 seconds. She has, of course, 6 16-inch guns with a reload time of 28 seconds, a 180 time of 30 seconds, maximum dispersion of 258 meters, and a 49% chance of starting a fire with her HE shell, the maximum HE shell damage of 6,100, and a maximum AP shell damage of 12,100, with a velocity of 850 meters for both HE and AP, and a maximum range of 25 kilometers. Alrighty then. And she has, looks like 24 100mm secondaries, which can only pin 17mm of armor, but have a 4-second reload time and a 6% chance 6% chance of starting a fire. I can't talk this morning. And 9 152mm guns, which can only pin 25mm of armor. So this is going to be very, very interesting. A defense is, it's just kind of mediocre for the French 70. Most of the French battleships have pretty decent. Actually, no, it's, well, yeah, it's a little bit worse than the Richelieu, which I believe this is just a Richelieu on crack, kind of. Nope. Oh, it's actually a different model. Look at that. Wow, okay, so it's a different model. I believe the description it says it's a battleship design close to, oh, sorry, Gascon. It's a Gascon on crack, which, there we go. They're using a Gascon model. Yep, it's a Gascon on crack. Okay. Maneuverability at maximum speed 34 knots, turning circle radius at 850 meters, a rate shift time of 15.5 seconds. Compare that to the Gascon is exactly the same. It's actually faster than the Gascon by 0.4 knots. Very interesting indeed. Detectability range by sea is 15.9 kilometers. So, not the stealthiest ship ever, but again, this is clearly meant to be a long-range ship, just like the Slava. Now, as far as modules go, it does have 3 hills. You can choose spotting aircraft or engine boost. So, very interesting indeed. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and slap a commander on here and equip some modules, and I'll be back with you guys in a moment. Alright, so something I kind of glossed over is that she does get 1 less heal than the standard battleship. I do have a superintendent on this captain, and she only gets 4 heals, so that is very interesting. So this is my Jean Bar captain. Kind of not ideal because I had an A build on him because the Jean Bar's A, so lol. But we're gonna just use this to have a almost 19-point commander on the Champagne. But the module build, we went for a main battery build, so main armaments mod 1, damage con, aiming systems mod 1, damage con 2, and concealment. So now her guns have a 240 meter maximum dispersion. I was thinking about a secondary build, but the secondaries just they just don't have enough to offer, really. I mean, they are quick reloading and such, but I mean, especially on a ship like this with the lack of bow armor to where you can't really get in close, and it's not meant to get in close. I mean, I guess if you want to be a really, really, really memey, it could work, and I may try it out later just for the lulz, but we're just going to run with this for now. Oh, and of course, like I said, it's my Jean Bar captain, so preventive maintenance. I don't know why I have that on Jean Bar. I really need to change that. Expert marksman, adrenaline rush, superintendent, BFT, and AFT. I need to get rid of that, and then he's 1 point. No, he's 2 points off for being a 19-point commander. So that can be redistributed, but I'll deal with that later. So we're using that for now. Not an ideal build, but still plenty enough for us to get a feel of what the ship is like. So I'm going to go ahead and equip flags, and I'll see you guys in battle. Because Slava shells like almost conversion to a pixel when they're at... That was a bit better hit. Yeah, there we go. At a bit better hit. A bit better hit. At further ranges when it's gimmicks in full swing. Oh, look at that. Colorado got some revenge. Come on, Lightning. Oh my God. Well, that was fun and engaging. Huh. That happened. Nothing in my life cut short by a lightning. I only did 21,000 damage. I'm probably at the bottom of the team. Not at the complete bottom, though. That's pretty surprising. Yeah. So that happened. Let's go on. Alright, Tier 8 game with CVs. Oh, something that I glossed over in port was the hit pool of the champagne. Let me one game load up. Guess not game. Guess my internet needs to get stuff together. There we go. If you look at its hit pool, it does only have 52,000 hit points, which is the same as the Odin, except it doesn't have the armor of the Odin to, compensate you there. So, and this thing does have a 25mm bow with 52,000 hit points. Yeah, that's really low. And again, it doesn't have the awesome armor of the Odin to really be like, okay, that's not that big of a deal. It is kind of a really big deal with the champagne. Can I hit that carrier if I... Yes, I can. Oh, dang, you get the range out to 30 kilometers with Lexington's moving now. I'm just going to bounce his shells, aren't I? Bounce his deck, aren't I? God, shells are taking their dear sweet time getting there. No, pinned him. No. So the guns do hurt, but you do only have 6 of them. And see, again, the dispersion is just so weird. Even oh, okay. Again, the guns can hurt. You know what? I do kind of wish the reload was faster. You do only have 6 guns. God, that was to the midsection of his ship. Bunch of overpins. I mean, it's pretty much French velocity on 16-inch guns. So, I mean, they overpin it with 15-inch guns. They're really going to overpin it with 16-inch guns. So in dispersion like that, that's the dispersion I would expect from the like the Richelieu or something. But I am landing shots. That's the main thing. I am consistently landing shots. So it does have that going for it. Ow. There he is. Again, I wish this thing had a faster reload. Even with Adrenaline Rush, I think I'm only down to like, what, 25 seconds? Let's find out. Yeah, 25. This should do him in. There we go. Oh, our carrier's down too. I was about to say, okay, now our carrier can have fun. But no, he's dead too. Jeez. I'm gonna turn around because I'm not gonna get in a knife fight with the turrets with this thing. See if we can just draw him out. Oh, New Mexico though. Overpen on New Mexico. Okay. God, I just got slapped by New Mexico. Jeez, talk about being put in my place. That's that French armor. Oh. I returned the favor to the New Mexico. Just die, New Mexico, please. Alright, Magus out of that. That Hipper may cease to exist here in a moment. No, North Carolina's going after our New Mexico now. Oh. Took two mains torpedoes. Oh, nice. He took out the NorCal with him. Good job, New Mex. Oh, well. He did what, 170,000 damage? 130,000 damage? 177,000 damage. 3 kills. Confederate Dreadnought and High Caliber. And number 1 in the team. Alright, let's go again one more time. I think that shows off the strengths of the ship pretty well. Oh my god. That was... wow. Okay, we gotta run now. I only have 11,000 health left. Okay. Oh, thank God it's a Leon and I can actually bounce some of his shells. 5,000 health left. Good God. I got a turn here. I'm gonna die. Oh, I'm not. Oh, I am. Ah, God. It was either beach on the island and get burned down by the mines, or try to turn, and I was hoping that the Leon would ignore me and continue on his little punching quest of the mains. Although I did start a fire on the Leon, so, and he's not putting it out. 100,000 damage, and it's just a flesh wound. Wow. Unfortunately, I think we're gonna lose this. Our carrier just went down. Alright, so we didn't win that one, but we did get 100,000 damage done, and we did finish second on the team. So the Champagne. It's a really, 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 really strong glass cannon. Like, really strong. The guns are incredibly reliable. Now, the dispersion is kind of wonky. It's not quite like Slava dispersion, and I'm comparing it to Slava so much because this thing does get compared to Slava so much because they do have a very similar playstyle and concept. So, but of course, it is Tier 8. It only has 6 guns, and even for all that, taking all that into consideration, the dispersion is still kind of all over the place, but it's consistent. As you guys saw in that second game, if you live long enough, you can rack up 100,000 damage easily on this ship. Now, it does only have 6 guns, so when a shell does miss, it does hurt a little bit more, but this is still an incredibly strong ship. Now, as far as it being balanced, I feel like it's in that position where it's strong, but not overpowered, because, again, you have 52,000 hit points, which, yeah, well, again, that's analysis. Let me find the Gascon, which the ship is based off of the Gascon. You have 11,000 less hit points than the Gascon, and the Gascon, of course, has a 32 millimeter bow, where this thing does only have a, does only have a 25 millimeter bow, so 15-inch shells can go straight through your bow, and at Tier 8, every battleship has 15-inch guns. Well, because there's Odin, but I mean, 95% of the battleships that you're going to come across can pin your bow. And then when you get up to Tier 10, everything there can pin your bow. You can't do anything about it, and you're going to have to stay back at range, which is fine, because, again, the ship works perfectly well at long range. But, again, it's still incredibly squishy, and it doesn't have the best AA. As you guys saw, it's okay AA. Again, it's hard to say it has good AA unless it has God tier AA, and the Champagne does not have that. The secondaries, it might be worth building into the secondaries because it does have decent secondaries. You can get them out to a little over 10 kilometers, but I mean, I'm going to have to experiment with that, see if it's worth keeping aiming systems mod 1 on the ship, because it does reduce the dispersion, but, you know, at this point with the dispersion on the Champagne, it's like, you know, is it really worth it? But I'll toy at that and update you guys on that situation. So is this ship worth the price of $50-something? I think it was like $52. That's the base pack without the commander or anything. Well, that's really up to you guys. Like I said, with the Aegir, the Odin, and the Siegfried, if you liked what you saw, then probably so. But do keep in mind that this is a glass cannon through and through, and it's a really good glass cannon, but it's kind of like the extreme example of a glass cannon, because the main battery guns are so good, but the armor and the health is so low. It's an extreme glass cannon. But if you're a battleship player and have decent aim, I have decent aim. I don't have good aim. I have decent aim. That's from playing all them Germans. I still did pretty well in it. I mean, 170,000 damage that second game. That's actually really well for a Tier 8 battleship. Third game, I still managed to crank out 100,000 damage. It was a little bit too aggressive in this ship because, again, it has barely any armor for a Tier 8. So it's a pretty good ship in those regards. I can't lie there. Kind of a specialized ship for sure. Can't really tank all that much in it, but if you like what you saw, then yeah, I'd say it's worth it. It is a normal Tier VIII Premium. You don't have to jump through any hoops to get it. Just gotta give them your money. But it's so funny saying that, because like with the Siegfried, how you gotta go through the whole research bureau crap now, or the Odin where you have to do the dockyard event, which is a good deal. But anyway, guys, hey guys, something I want to add in real quick that I forgot to mention when I was doing my wrap up part of the video is that I do think the ship is rather quite boring. I don't like this playstyle. As you can tell in that second match, I mean, I did like 177,000 damage, which if I was in any other Tier 8 battleship, I would have been just excited and over the moon because of my playstyle, which is very aggressive, a lot of brawling. It would have been a fun time. But I don't like the sit at the back of the map and snipe. That's why I don't play a lot of Yami and ships like Conqueror and now Champagne. So if you like that playstyle, there's nothing wrong with that. I just personally don't like it, and that's why, you know, I sound kind of bored in the second game, because I am. So I just want to throw that in there before I wrap things up. So I'll let you go back to live commentary me now. Yeah, that's my thoughts on the Champagne. Glass cannon through and through. Extreme example of that. Pretty decent ship, fairly well balanced in my opinion. I think like the second game, I said I wish the reload would be a bit lower. Actually, you know, thinking back on that now and seeing how well I did, actually, I think they have it pretty well balanced so far. I do think it's still a little overtuned though, but nothing too extreme. Certainly not as bad as the Slava. But anyway, guys, let me know what you think in the comments down below. If you like the video, please drop a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. We are on our way to 15,000 subscribers, and we're getting very, very close to 13,000, and I cannot thank you guys enough for that. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and hope to catch you guys in the next one.